I'll never get over how beautiful it is up here.
Life's easier in the air.
It was unexpected for me because I did not expect this particular story. I thought, oh, it's about a big hero pilot that we all think we know, but we didn't know. We didn't know this story.
Well, that's what we're most proud of, is that was kind of the standard reaction in town. Oh, we know that story. So it took us quite a while to get this one made, but in the end, the right man read the script, and it was always Todd's script, and found that there was another story to tell.
Ignition.
Ignition.
Thrust levers confirm idle.
Idle.
Cactus 1549, if we can get it for you. Do you want to try to land runway 13?
We are unable. We may end up in the Hudson.
This is based on Sully's book. How did you come about to write this?
I prepared like a dog because I wanted it really badly. And I prepared a 30-minute pitch that included all the fractured time storytelling. If you've seen the movie, that you go in and out of the past and hallucination. So that was all in the pitch. And it went incredibly well. And it was, at the end, Frank said, I feel like you tapped my brain and said out loud the movie that I see. And so I felt, I've been in the business a long time, and you have positive meetings, but this one just felt like, oh, check's in the mail. It felt so good.
Todd really leapt out to us as a writer because we'd read a true story that he had adapted. And as we all know, doing straight nonfiction facts, like, that's the easy part. But making the character really come to life and having audiences be able to viscerally experience the story, that's the hardest thing. And that's what was so evident in Todd's writing sample, is that he really made the characters visceral and alive.
You stated that it was a dual-engine failure due to multiple bird strikes?
That would be unprecedented. Well, everything is unprecedented until it happens for the first time.
So I understand that you actually used real people involved in the real rescue of the plane. They're actually in the movie, too.
Correct. Well, Clint likes, as everybody knows, everything to be as real as possible in making films, and with every film that he does. So this was going to be no exception. We shot basically 3 days on the Hudson, mostly the ferry boats coming, and then most of it, the water work, was done at Universal in Falls Lake. We had 2 Airbus 320s that we had purchased that were basically the shell, dismounted them, trucked them into Universal, built them back up, put them on a gimbal, put them in the lake there, filled them with 155 people on the gimbal, tilting and going in the water and sinking, and with all live people. So most of those scenes that you see in the movie are actual real live scenes, and that's what Clint wanted to do. A lot of the rescue people you saw in the movie, all the stuff that we shot in New York, some of the actors and the ferry boats, a lot of the rescue people, Red Cross and some of the first responders were the actual ones that were there on the day. And not only did they give us some advice when we were shooting it, they took an active role in the filming of it.
So those incidents in the movie where the father and son and nephew are racing for their golf tournament really happened. So it's one of the things that Clint does. He really brings that reality to the storytelling.
What's it like in the editing room with Clint Eastwood, putting together a movie at this point?
He'll come in and he'll watch the film from beginning to end, and whatever jumps out at him, he'll work on that little section at a time. So he watched the film for the first time, and he said, yeah, that's pretty good. And then he went away for a day or two, and then he came back and he was like, okay, I was thinking about this. Let's work on this now.